Hi everybody. We are going to start with standing pose today. So you want to stand on the heels under the seat bones and just standing with the legs in Tadasana, lifting the toes up off the floor. Press the heels down and take your breath in and out. Notice where you are. Stretching the toes, staying in this pose for a bit longer. Try to make sure the little toes also lift. So as you're lifting the toes and stretching, you can feel the connection through the arches of your feet, soles of your feet. And you're gonna start noticing how difficult it feels to keep them off the floor. You can wriggle them if you want, but try to stay a little longer. Deep, deep, deep breaths. Sigh the tension away, engage the front of the legs, engage your core muscles between the hip bones. One more time, just breathing in. And breathing out. Then bring the toes on the ground. This time raise the heels off the floor. You're stretching your toes. And see whether you can close your eyes gently. You might need to half open them so that you don't fall. I'm still feeling my toes, even my little toe I'm trying to connect to. So I can feel the ball of my foot. I'm engaging the front of my legs, my core muscles. And check the breath again, in through the nose, out through the nose. Find the big toe, find the one next to it and the next to it and so on. Keep holding here, don't hold your breath, just hold the position. In through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose, and open your eyes and bring the heels down. Now notice how you feel your feet a little bit more grounded already because we stretch the muscles in the feet. Now we're just gonna bend the knees and start going like this a little bit. So you just want to go bend the knees and swing, but don't go too far. Grab the floor and just do small bends. Good. A couple more times, just doing small bends here. And then we can relax them. Now we're gonna lift one knee off the floor and try to hold this wherever you can. Notice how that knee feels. So you're balancing, you're noticing the right side is holding you, left side is relaxing a little bit more. And then relax the arms and change the sides on the other way. And notice the differences between your right side and left side. It might be easier on one side, you feel more connected to one side. This is only natural. Don't judge it, just notice it. And then we can relax. Then we can take the legs nice and wide and we're gonna bend the knees here. Only bend as deep as you can go and just lift the shoulders. Bring the elbows by your face and then open. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. I want to grip with the feet onto the ground so that I feel my legs, my hips. Deepen the breath. Sink as deep as you can manage. You don't have to go so far. And then we can relax. Now lift the shoulders up and down, and up and down. Two more and one more, and then we come up, straighten the legs. Just gonna join the hands and tip the body one side. Just try to keep the heels pressing down. Your legs are long. We're just gonna stretch the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Simple pose, but it's effective on lateral flexion of the spine. Try to turn your neck and look towards your elbow. See whether you can push your palms together. Good. Stay a little longer. Lift the kneecaps. I know it starts getting harder. Relax your shoulders. Elevate the spine. Look towards your elbow. Don't stop breathing. Plant your feet. We now know how to plant them. Let's check the toes. Check the heels. And then we're gonna come up. Bring the hands to heart center. Bend your knees and have a little rebound here. You're gonna feel relaxed when you come here. Now don't make it too hard. Again, try to notice the big toe and the ball of the foot. We breathe and breathe some more. Then we can come up again and tip the body other side. So I lift my kneecaps up and look up towards my elbow, shoulders down, engage through the core, engage through the glutes, lengthen the spine. We're gonna start feeling it gets really difficult very quickly when we're standing up. You get more gravity pulling, your body is heavier because you're higher up from the floor. So relax the shoulders, come back out of the pose if you need to. Notice that right leg pressing down, your right kneecap lifting, your hips are not shifting sideways, you're staying square with the hips to the front. Keep using your core muscles, your breathing muscles, so you can stay more straight. If you're tired, come out of it. Now come back to center, bend the knees and come to heart center with the arms so they can relax. Notice the sensations you're feeling. Notice where the legs are. Notice where the hips sting. Relax the shoulders. Push your palms gently together. Breathe and breathe some more. Keep checking that toes are connected. You're feeling the feet rooted on the ground. We're gonna come up and then relax the arms. Just step the legs together and stand up again. Lift the toes off the floor one more time. Feel the front of the legs activate. Relax the shoulders. Find the core muscles. Keep stretching the balls of the feet. You might feel this feels not as difficult anymore. Relax the toes on the floor, raise the heels up. Feel the body stand nice and tall. Crown of the head elevates. We find the balls of our feet. Breathe and know that you're breathing. You might want to close your eyes again, see whether you can manage this. stretch each and every toe on the ground. You feel like you're rooting your feet and letting the trunk grow taller from the torso, and your head is elongating like the branches of the tree, trying to look for the sun to raise up further. Then we're going to plant the feet back down on the ground. We're going to open the legs nice and wide and keep the heels locked outside. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms. Exhale, we go all the way forwards and then try to find the head hanging. If you find this is going to be hard, you can push your bum against the wall. Right? That can help you. You can also rest your arms onto the blocks you might have. Just going to stay here for a while. As we arrive in the pose, it's going to feel quite intense. You might need to keep your knees bent. Try to find the shoulders away from the ears. If you pull the elbows out to the sides, then you can find the shoulders pull back. So then your head can hang properly, so you're totally inverted. So we are trying to straighten the legs. If they don't straighten straight away, there's not harm. That's okay, so you can keep them bent. But try to lift your hips up and relax your shoulders. Breathing in. And breathing out. Again, if you're feeling very tired, you need to rest your bum on the wall. I got the wall behind me, but I'm not resting on it at the moment. I don't need it. So elbows out, relax the neck and the shoulders. Breathe and breathe some more. So you're trying to decompress the spine. When you're hanging upside down, your core muscles activate because they have to hold the organs in the right place. So your stomach is really working. But you also can feel the stretch in the belly because the gravity is pulling it down. So see that you can relax into it. The more you feel the stomach resting, the more you're going to feel the bum is lifting. You can feel the spine totally give up. Breathe and breathe some more. Then we're going to come in the middle with the arms. Try to cross the hands, one in front of the other. Just you're going like this first. So you're trying to look up a little. Relax neck and the shoulders. So one hand faces in front of the other one. You can use blocks if you need to. Or you're trying to catch the other feet like this and you're relaxing down. Bend your knees if you feel it's too much now. You might not be reaching onto your feet so much. So just see where you end up being. You can bend the knees to relax and then rock them out again whenever you're up for it. Now come on up with the hands. Try to flatten them if you can. You can use the blocks and change the front arm. Then you can just go back to the position where you were again. So just try to catch the feet. You might find one side doesn't want to go where the other side went. This is normal. Reach a little bit further, reach down. Then relax the arms back
Bend your knees a little, bring the heels in and roll your spine up, up, up.
And then we're gonna step our feet together again, just under the seat bones. Once again, we're trying to rebound here, lifting the toes off the floor, stretching the balls of your feet up. See whether you feel it a bit more easier to do now. Now relax your toes and raise the heels again. You can decide to close your eyes gently or half open them if you can't maintain the balance. You're gonna feel a lot of intrinsic muscles of the feet, intrinsic muscles of the spine and the core work here when the eyes close. And we can come down and we relax. Just go on one foot, grab the floor and bend the other knee. So curling that leg towards the bum. You don't need to reach it, just pull it back wherever it stays. It's not going to be easy to hold it up. Use your muscles in the core. Feel your foot grounding it. Your body is understanding one side and the other side, and we're trying to be balanced both ways. Then we can come down and then change the other leg, pulling up. Try to curl it towards the bum. On the center. Breathe and breathe some more. Come down again, just relax. Notice how your body feeling now. You're gonna feel a lot more connected to each side. Hopefully this is true. Then roll the spine down. Down, down, down until you get the forward fold.
I'm keeping my legs quite narrow now under my seat bones. You can have your yoga blocks to help you. We already did the wide-legged fold, so you're feeling the legs stretched out enough. Possibly you can just try to relax. Don't force. You can reach your bum against the wall again if you need that. You're working through the back fascial line. Your kidney and bladder meridians get affected here. You can see where the kidneys sit in the lower back. You're really opening space. Just feel the floor pull you down. Your arms give off totally. I know you want to go down and sit down. Just try to stay with me for another 30 seconds or so. Then we will go to the ground. Now we can sit down and crouch. You might have to open your legs wider. So like this. So open your legs. So you can sit on the blocks if you can't manage this far. So you can come to the block and there you are. And you're trying to get your arms inside. I can sit this far. So I'm going to be okay here for a bit. We already
already did the wide-legged squat, so we did all the preparation for this, but it might still not be so easy for you, so just sit down and do this one first. But if you think you can just wrap one arm and the other arm and then look over your shoulder on the left, or you may use a strap to catch the arms. So here when I connect, again I'm on my feet, I'm feeling connected to the ground, I'm engaging my toes, my heels, my arches on my feet, or my ball of the foot. But I'm also squeezing my arm into my side of the body and my leg. So here on the right side you feel the liver, you're just gonna feel that connectedness through the rib cage as you squeeze the arms and open the chest. You feel the twist in the spine. And your breathing is a little bit more difficult in the ribs where you're holding, but that's causing the massaging in the deep level in the organs, so which is quite good. So try to persevere. Breathe into the side. Let your organs get a little break. For another 40 seconds or so that we can be done in a minute. Just keep sighing the tension away. If you're getting impatient, you can sit on your bum, you can sit on the butterfly pose if it gets too much, or you can just simply stop and lie down, because we've been on our feet for almost 24 minutes, so you're just gonna feel tired. This is normal. Gently, kindly sit in the middle for a bit, because it's going to feel hard on the spine to go straight to the other side, because you're holding the positions quite a long time. When you feel ready, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So wrap your arm and try to turn your shoulder. You might feel one side is completely different than the other side. This is only natural. So one side might feel easier, the other side you might feel completely different. Just don't judge it, notice it, notice your differences. Check to see if the breathing is harder or easier on this side.
breath going. Don't give up. Turn and look up towards the shoulder, a little bit further up in the spine. Ground your feet a little bit more. Breathe. Then we can gently undo the arms again and just get into the middle to rebound here. I know your leg's gonna be tired, but you can sit on your bum now instead of doing this in the squat. We're going to lie down to finish our session today. So just lie comfortably. You might want to cover yourselves up, or you might want to cushion your neck or your knees under the knees. Just stay where you need to stay. Now notice the body. Notice your legs, your arms. Notice the blood that's running through. We've been standing on our feet one way or another for the whole session. So you're going to feel tired even though we didn't move much. So take deep nourishing breaths. Allow your body to neutralize. Feel the heaviness leave. Feel the tension leave. Allow your body to change, recover. Just feel free from your burden of the thoughts. Unload the burden. Empty the mind. Give up on ideals. Nothing is perfect. We are not looking for perfection. We are looking for balance. Check to see your arms and legs can move, but they don't want to move. They want to recover. And you're surrendering to stretch and rest. In a moment we are going to wake up. When that moment comes, you won't feel sleepy or tired. You'll feel relaxed and rested. So just get ready. Move your toes, move your wrists, your elbows, your knees, your hips. Just wriggle side to side. Have a big yawn. If you want to stay on and meditate a little bit more, or go for a nap, be my guest. But I'm gonna finish today's session now. Namaste, everybody.